Uh, for our Google drawing mosaic, I wanted to take you through the process of how I make one. So first in the slideshow, I've included some things like what is a mosaic? I'm going to come up here and you'll be able to see this on your own time, but I'll go through it with you now. A mosaic is a picture or a pattern made by arranging together small colored pieces of hard material such as stone, tile, or glass. So here in this picture is one that I made last summer with broken glass. I have some yellows and some rusty colors and some beautiful tones of green, and I applied those with a glue to the rock, and then I applied the grout over top of it. And the grout is this stuff that's in between the pieces of glass, this dark color in here. And that is stuff we use to like attach tiles to countertops or bathroom shower surrounds or wherever we attach tile. But it's also great for making mosaic. Some other examples of mosaics that you could see, they're all around us really, and I'm sure you know what they are, and I'm sure you've seen them before, but now you'll be able to be like, hey, I've made my own version of that. Whoops, here's an example of some cute kitty in a mosaic. Looks like it was done with some glass, maybe broken plates or bowls or cups. Here's some, like, this looks like almost like a sidewalk that was done in small tiles. Down here is some beautiful just colors, use of color in the mosaic. I love this one. This is like an illustration, a pop art illustration, and it's a close-up of the eye, and it's all done in tiles. And this one just took my breath away. This is ancient Roman mosaic, like made so long ago. And last year, this was found beneath an Italian vineyard. So this is all the dirt of the vineyard where the grape trees grow. And the archaeologists dug this beautiful mosaic down below. So let's get to the actual project. So I'm going to have you go to this link at the bottom, Google Drawings, and it's going to take us right to the page. First thing we're going to want to do when we get to this kind of checkered background is make our background a solid black color. And I want you to start with black, and then we can change it after if you need to. But the black really makes our mosaic pop. That's going to be our grout. So to do that, I'm going to right click on my background. It's going to go, you're going to go down to background. It's going to give you some color options. And I'm just going to go straight black up here. It's going to make our whole background black. The next thing I want to do is go to find a picture that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go to Insert and Image here. It's going to give you a couple choices. What I want you to do is search the web. That's probably the easiest for us all. If you really have a picture you wanted to use, you can upload it from your computer. But let's start with searching the web. I'm going to start for something simple this time and use let's do heart. Okay, and I'm going to type in heart. You're going to get an anatomical diagram or just plain old regular hearts here. And then I saw one that I liked earlier. I'm going to do this guy. I love all the different colors in this one. So I'm going to click that one, and it's going to give me a little check mark. It's down here. It says one selected. You just want one selected. And then you go here, Insert, and it's going to pop your picture right over top of your background. I don't want this little part down there, so I'm not even going to worry about it, but I want to make it bigger. What I really care about is the heart shape. So I'm going to just come down here. I'm going to pull my picture to make it big. Whoa, too big. Too big. I'm going to make it small. Blur. Here we go. Let's see. Now I'm going to drag it up here. The awesome thing about Google is that, see that red line? It tells me I'm right in the middle of the picture. You know what? That's still just a touch too big. You're going to play around with it until you get the right size. Line it up. Bam. That should be great. Okay. So the first thing I need to do once I have my image up is to come up here to the line tool. See, it says line. It just popped up right there. I'm going to click on this little arrow, select line. Boop, 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 boop. This one that starts with a P, it says Polyline. And that's going to help me cut out my little kind of pieces of broken glass, or that's what we're kind of imagining them being. So I'm going to go Polyline, and that's going to allow me to cut the shape I want. So You get this little cross on there. And I'm going to start with this light color. You can make your pieces of mosaic tile as large or as small as you need to. You could just do like a couple of big ones on here. I'm going to do really simple on this one to show you. So every time you click, you're going to hear it. Click. It's going to give you this line. See this blue line? And that's going to be where it's going to like kind of cut out your background. So curves are hard, so I'm just going to do little clicks along to kind of like curve it. Click, 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 click. I'm just kind of tracing this shape with my lines. Now, if you wanted to break this into smaller pieces, you could totally do that too. I'm just doing big so we can get through this part fast. So here's where it kind of changes color. So I'm going to stick with all the same colors for this one. And I'm going to, when I get to the end, see this is my final little piece here. I'm going to just like click up here and it's going to fill in that whole shape. Oh, that looks like half an Easter egg. That's funny. Whoops, I've clicked down here. That might happen to you that you click randomly on your page. To get rid of that, you're just going to go up here, hit select, and it'll select your piece. And then you can go back to Polyline. But, okay, for this piece, it's all highlighted in that blue. I want to make it a red color. To do that, oh, I clicked that again, you guys. To do that, I'm going to come up here to this fill color. It looks like a little bucket pouring paint. I'm going to fill that color, and I'm going to choose the red. This one looks pretty close. Bam, pretty close. All right, so I'm going to make sure I have my polyline selected. I'm going to start making more shapes. This is a thin one. This is a tricky shape I just gave myself. And I'm going to just start tracing that shape. Tracing, tracing, tracing. You know what? That looks like darker red in there. So I'm going to trace that shape. Whoop. And can I connect it? Yeah. Okay. So I don't want it that light red color. I'm going to make it darker. But I don't see my darker red that I really want to use. Maybe I could use that one. Let's see. Yeah, I want it a little darker than that. So I'm going to go to custom. And when I go to custom, I can choose my own color. So right now it's in the reds. Let's do like that dark. Is that too dark? Let's see. So that's my little color in that red, in that circle. Okay. Yeah, I like that one better. All right. So I see some of that color over here. I'm going to come over while I have that color already selected and kind of make that shape over here. If you wanted to add smaller details, I told you you could do smaller shapes. Just showing you as quick as I possibly can here. Okay, every time I want to bend, I click. And there we go. Oh, that's still not quite the same color, is it? I'm going to come over here. Oh yeah, that's my custom. Whoops. Ugh, my line. Okay, polyline. Bam. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to make some bigger shapes. And as I go, I'm going to make a shape like that because that's kind of orange under there. And in between my shapes, I want to make sure that I'm leaving like a little pathway because that's going to be our grout, or our black background is going to show through there. Like it's like we're putting tiles together, little broken pieces that form this main shape. So I don't love that dark color here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to change it maybe to that red. And then I'll come back over here. I'm leaving a little pathway between my shapes. You don't really want to whoops, see what happened? What you want is a fully enclosed shape. And that did not happen here. It's only got it highlighted on that line. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it again. So you just need to keep going. It might be tricky, but you know what? Life would not be interesting if we didn't have challenges like this and overcome things. So I want you to persevere and create some really cool pieces of art. So I want my shape fully enclosed. I want that darker red. Do you think that looks okay? I can always change it after. I'm going to leave it that color for now. Now I'm going to come in and do some orange shapes. Okay, so I'm still going to keep that color for now. Click, click, come down here. Let's make, I'm not going to use all the same colors they have in this original one, just to show you, leaving a little pathway between the colors. Your pathways could be larger than the ones I'm leaving here too. You'll see what I mean. Okay, that's red. I want to change it to orange. Bam. That's not orange enough for me. I'm going to make a custom orange. I'm going to move this back. I'm going to slide the hue back a bit. This one's pretty. I don't want red. Let's see if I can get a more orange here. Let's see. That's okay. I wanted it a little bit more vibrant. Okay, so I'm going to go through this, and then I will show you what it looks like when I take the background away. Okay, so that was a really quick version of how to do a mosaic over top of another color. If you wanted to get those really beautiful gradients of color, you could do smaller pieces in there. So the last step is to come up here to the select, bam, and then we're going to click on the back picture that we've added. So this is this white spot, boop, and then I'm going to hit delete, and you're going to see the grout, the black color kind of as a grout in my picture. Whoa, there is my heart. Now, when I see it on the back, this does not look like orange to me. This is like a brown. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to change that color. I'm going to click that shape. I'm going to come up here. Yeah, you know what? That's a better orange. So there is your final design. When you are finished, you just click that. Oh, I like it. I like it. You're going to come up here. You're going to share. You can title it. So I'm going to title this Heart Mosaic. And I want to capitalize my title. Heart Mosaic. And I'm going to save it. And then it's going to say, who do you want to share it with? You can share it with me. And my little picture will pop up, Nell Mears at epsb.ca, or you can share it with your teacher. Well, I want you to share it with your teacher too. Done. There we have it, your Google Draw mosaic. You guys, you can create so many cool things with this tool. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Have fun, you guys.